check, check, test, check, check.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat, it's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Hello and welcome to the first stop of the 2022 We're here to talk to 4132 of the Montreal, Quebec. My name is thank you so much for joining us a little bit later than we were expecting here. Joining us for the first period today is going to be Mélodie Daoust. She's going to come on here as well. We have Team Sonnet in teal, and we have Team Scotiabank in white on your right-hand side. We'll be starting with today Nicole Hensley, Sonnet, and Emily Massmeyer for starting lineups. At center ice, Hannah Brandt for Sonnet and Alex Carpenter for Scotiabank. And Scotiabank wins the draw as Caitlin Gosling puts into the zone. It's Claire Thompson. Thompson to center ice to Hilary Knight. That's going to be Keller who goes to Gosling. Erin Ambrose keeps it in, dumps it back, and Keller goes to retrieve it. Gosling over to Mélodie Daoust. Daoust coming across center. Madison Field tries to center it. It goes to Daoust behind the net. Centers in front, Carpenter, and that was blocked in front by the Sonnet defense. Ella Shelton over to dumps it in, Jamie Bourbonnais. And back up ice comes Sonnet, Abby Rock. Rock down the left wing, she gets stopped there, and it's retrieved by Blair Turnbull. Turnbull tries to get Rebecca Johnston. That's going to be an icing call as we get underway now on the right of Emrance Maschmeyer. Back underway here, and it's picked up by Rock over to Brianne Jenner. Jenner cuts across center, comes into the Scotiabank zone, and then it's retrieved now by Kelly Panic. Claire Thompson tries to get out of her own zone. Panic is there, Victoria Bach as well, and it's taken by Grace Graham. Over to Kat Kirion. And it's Mel DeRoche who dumps it in. And it's going to be picked up by Thompson behind Nicole Hensley. Graham fighting for it. And she picks up in the corner, going back to DeRoche at the point. She tries to get it to Kirion, but it leaves the zone. And it's dumped back in by Alexa Vasco, but that's going to be icing as she didn't cross center ice. And like I said before, Anne-Renée Desviens, who is going to be playing for Team Harvey's later today, she's joining for first period. Anne-Renée, you've played with and against a lot of players on the ice right now. What are you looking for right now?
Very excited to see the communication, how the teams are going to turn out. Obviously, a lot of mixes we haven't seen before, so super exciting to see how the weekend's going to turn out.
Yeah, it's tough because it's the first time that a lot of these players will play together, and in different colors as well. It's weird seeing Hilary Knight in teal and playing with Erin Ambrose, and it's going to be Keller now, shoots it in, and it's going to go down to the corner, Lunny, and it's going to be picked up by Nicole Costa. Costa behind the net to. And it's Vasco to Shannon Stewart, who's fighting with Brown and Demi Crossman. Now on the near boards, And it's Crossman who picks it up. Over to Emma Buckles and dumped in by Iya Gavrilova. It's picked up now by Caitlin Gosling. Over to Keller. There's a battle on the far boards, and it's picked up by Zandy Hart. But it's intercepted by Shelton. And now Rebecca Leslie comes the other way. Hilary Knight at the far boards, but just a bit too far on the pass there. Leslie picks it back up, cuts across the middle, and it's going to be taken by Jamie Bourbonnais. Bourbonnais enters the zone. Over to Mélodie Daoust. And Daoust gets the puck taken away from her. It's Leslie back to Zandy Hart. In a battle with Madison Field, and it's picked up by Leslie. That puck gets knocked down and picked up by Mélodie Daoust for Scotiabank. And Thompson's going to pick it back up for Sonnet here. 16 minutes left to go in the first period, and this is going to be picked up by Maschmeyer behind the net. And Rebecca Johnston gets it to Blair Turnbull. She's going to battle with Emma Buckles. The far boards picked up by Emily Brown. Jenner has the puck, battling with Gosling. Two former teammates in Calgary with the Inferno. As it goes now to Brown. Brown, the captain of the University of Minnesota, playing her first PWHPA game. And that's going to be offside at the blue line. Megan Keller thrown off by the tip pass there. And again, joined by Anna. And this is obviously not a normal pregame routine for you. But what are you trying to do? What are you going to do? Have you seen some of your teammates already, or what's that going to be like?
Well, for the pregame, there's a first for everything, I guess. But no, we don't practice together. It's something important to know. We all train in different markets, so for some, it's going to be the first time meeting each other today. So obviously very important to communicate on the ice, try to get some chemistry. But that's why we see some of the broken plays right now. A lot of play in the neutral zone.
And you train out of Montreal, this facility. What's it like to have this kind of facility in the city and to be able to have games here? Because last time the PWHPA played here, you were coming back from the Olympics. You weren't in uniform, but what's it like to have the opportunity to play here?
Very excited to play at home, I guess, now. Have the opportunity to train here about every day, so it's a very amazing center, high-performance center that we have. We have locker rooms, we have physio, we have everything at the same place, so it makes our life as professional as possible.
14 minutes to go here in the first period, and it's picked up by Scotiabank. And it's Shannon Stewart battling with Aaron Ambrose along the board. It's picked up by Claire Thompson. Goes for a little skate with Stewart in her face. Over to center ice, and it's Gavrilova. Gavrilova to Tarnowski as they battle deep in Scotiabank end. Tarnowski battling with Gosling, and it's picked up by Brandt. Brandt gets to the point. Buckles who gets it in, back to Gavrilova. Gavrilova turns and centers it, but it's picked up by Megan Keller and dumped in. Buckles behind the net. Tries to get it to Hannah Brandt, but it's come the other way to Brown. Back to Brandt. And Daoust gets the turnover. Centers it. Shot on Hensley with the save. Field not able to pick it up. And Daoust has the puck. Back to Bourbonnais. Bourbonnais to the point. Shelton misfires, and Rebecca Leslie comes the other way. 2-on-2 of Hilary Knight, who picks up the puck and puts it into the corner. Bourbonnais coming up ice. Again battling with Abby Rock. And it's going to be called for a hand pass. 12:27 to go. Still 0-0 here. Sonnet and Scotiabank. And this is the first showcase of the year. The return of many familiar faces to the PWHPA and to Montreal in particular, even though a lot of them haven't played Montreal for since the pandemic. As it's going to be Rebecca Johnston now. And it's Kirion back to Mel DeRoche. DeRoche over to Johnston. And dumped in, picked up by Zandy Hart for Sonnet. And Johnston gets the puck back. Skates down the middle. Going in front, shoots just wide. Not sure Hensley saw that, and it picked up by Brianne Jenner. Jenner enters the zone. The shot in front by Hannah Bunton was knocked down and picked up by Abby Rock. Trying to find Jenner in the corner. Jenner centers it to Rock, and a big save by Maschmeyer, and another chance blocked in front by Tatum Skaggs. That was the best scoring chance so far, but Maschmeyer makes the save. And Hensley picks it up now over to Ambrose. Puck goes over Malia Schneider. Picked up by Panic. Panic over to Keller. Keller shoots over the net. Victoria Vaughn battling with Alexa Vasco. And that puck shot by Panic and into the netting. As a goaltender, when you haven't played with players in front of you, does it make it more difficult?
I think the lack of practices together, lack of system, will make it hard, but it's definitely exciting. Probably we'll get a few more shots than I did with Team Canada, so looking forward to today.
And you still have a lot of familiar faces on Team Harvey's. Marie Philippe, Emily Clark, among those on your team. Is there anybody that you're playing with that you are looking forward to playing with?
Obviously, you always want to play on your team. That's not the player you want to play against. So very excited again to play with her, but also some new faces like Lee Steckline, some of the American players, but also some of the younger up-and-coming players in the game.
And Grace Graham with a chance there, but stopped by Hensley. 10:41 to go here in the first period. In the first game of the 2022-2023 Secret Dream Gap Tour, be Denny Crossman and Nicole Costa on the face-off. Won by Scotiabank and dumped in by Ella Shelton. Emma Buckles with the puck. Costa now. Costa tries to get it in, but it's Crossman who's going to come up ice. And Gavrilova gets it into the Scotiabank zone. Tarnowski tries to center it for Zandy Hart, but just a little bit wide there. Brown trying to fight for it. In the corner, it's Tarnowski. Stewart is there. Brandt is there as well. And it's picked up and Gavrilova gets it. But it's taken away by Costa. Costa actually scored the first goal in PWHPA Dream Gap Tour history in Toronto. It's now the fourth year of the Dream Gap Tour. And Hensley now stops the puck. And it's going to be Hannah Brandt. Brandt tonight. There's going to be a lot of different combinations. That's one that's probably two players that are used to playing with each other, Brandt and Knight, with Team USA.
Definitely trying to keep some stability out there to have some type of chemistry on day one.
It's going to be Alex Carpenter. Carpenter, the Madison Field, but not able to get anything on Hensley. Kirion over the field behind the net. And it's going to be picked up by Claire Thompson. Thompson going to medical school. That's what kept her up at the last World Championships after winning gold at the Olympics.
Very smart kids. She always has a way to teach us in the dressing room. Some very fun facts about different locations we're at. So I'm not surprised with her, the route she took, but definitely happy to see her on the ice and with a familiar face in Aaron Ambrose. They're back together.
Yeah, Yeah, obviously a great combination at the Olympics, where you saw a lot of them from your goal crease.
Yeah, definitely did. So it's going to be a different view this time around, but I know Aaron was looking forward to play with Claire again.
Another familiar pairing is Rebecca Johnston, Blair Turnbull, through Team Canada, through Calgary in the CWHL as well, and obviously with the Calgary hub of the PWHPA in the last few years. Former teammate of theirs, or I guess current still with Team Canada, Brianne Jenner gets the puck there as well, and it's picked up by Gosling. A lot of former Inferno on the ice right now as Turnbull comes up ice. She knocks down Bunton and tries to get the puck over to Tatum Skaggs. Hensley with the puck. Over to Gosling. Over to Skaggs, who shoots it. Hensley with the save. And it's picked up by Emily Brown behind the Team Sonnet net. That pass is picked off by Keller. Keller over to Panic. Back to Keller. Keller shoots. Scores! That one, I think, fooled Nicole Hensley as Kelly Panic and Megan Keller combined to score on Hensley, the Team USA goaltender, getting beat by her American teammates.
Yeah, the Sonnet D got a stick on it, so definitely changed the trajectory of the puck. Probably one of the reasons it beat Hensley, but it's the first goal of the event this year, so congrats to Megan Keller. I'm not very surprised at the fact that she's close to the goal crease, to be honest there.
Yeah, I guess as a goaltender, you don't really see the opposing defenders very often, but Megan Keller's one you probably see a lot of.
Yeah, I'm not very surprised when I lift my head and I see number 5 in front of my net on average.
And a chance for Sonnet there. Leah Volkin has a chance, but Mashmeyer makes the save. Mashmeyer, someone who is not the stranger to playing games in Montreal either, coming over to CWHL and obviously trained in Montreal alongside you and Genevieve Lacasse, who is your goaltending partner as well.
Yeah, we got a pretty good trio in practice here in Montreal, so it's always fun to practice with the best. You can learn from each other, and then it definitely has made us better as a goaltending group in Canada the past few years.
Leslie back to Brand. Sandy Hart shoots it. Lots of traffic in front. I don't even know if that got to Mashmeyer, but it's behind her now. As Shelton battling with Brandt and Leslie. Panic is there as well. And that's picked up by Mashmeyer. 7:12 to go here in the first period. And we're starting to see a little bit more flow, I think, here in this one. It's not, these are a lot really good hockey players. It doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate some chemistry. Talk on the bench between shifts as well, and I think that's going to, as we get going here, it's going to be a lot of familiarity. It's going to start.
It's also going to be fun for fans, maybe a little more back and forth for the first few games, more turnovers. Not that we like them as goalies, but it's probably going to happen. So definitely going to get better as the weekend goes on.
And also the first game action for a lot of these players, obviously a busier summer than you guys are used to with the World Championships, at least the national team players. But a lot of these players playing their first game of the season, really.
Yeah, no exhibition, so it's the first one and you go right away, so definitely challenging, but I'm sure those players are going to be able to rise up to the challenge.
Costa and Abby Rock battling for the face-off. It's picked up by Kirion, who dumps in. It's going to be Claire Thompson behind the net. And Rock starts the Sonnet attack. Tries to find Thompson a little bit too far as Mashmeyer picks up behind the net and over to DeRoche. It's Costa now. Costa back the other way. There's numbers, a 2-on-1 starting. Lunny tries to get it back to Costa, but stick got in the way there as Ambrose picks up Thompson. As a coach, I think it's pretty easy to see Ambrose and Thompson on your roster and just throw them on the ice every third shift. Picked up now by Sonnet as it's brought across the line by Malia Schneider and saved by Mashmeyer.
Yeah, like a lot of people, when those coaches saw the roster, they probably got excited about a few pairings, a few duos. So definitely excited to see some of them going together. I know Daoust Carpenter is pretty exciting. Poulin, Kimura, Eldridge, all those players together could be interesting too. So we'll see where the coaches take us.
Yeah, as much as people want to see different combinations, when you have Hannah Brandt and Hilary Knight on your roster, I don't think they're going to find themselves on different lines. It's kind of a ready-made pairing there, as you alluded to there.
At least not to start the event. Maybe in a few, maybe the second or third stop, we'll see some different lineups. But for now, we need chemistry pretty fast, so we go the easy way.
Yeah, exactly. Events coming up in Truro and Pittsburgh as well, as Mélodie Daoust has a chance in front, but shoots it wide. And Ella Shelton steps up as Hensley gets to Brandt. She battles with Brown, and it's going to be picked up there by Blair Turnbull in the corner, battling with Brandt. That's another familiar battle between the two, Turnbull and Brandt going at it in the corner. Obviously Canada-US rivalry there. Emma Buckles is there, as is Emily Brown.
Turnbull is definitely not a player I would want to go against in the corner. A very strong player.
And Brandt now starts the attack, but it's intercepted there by Jamie Bourbonnais. Kirion over to Rebecca Johnston. Hilary Knight dumps it in, and it's Leslie back to Knight. Knight shoots. Mashmeyer with the blocker save. Those two have a friendly rivalry with each other, going back to their days in Montreal.
I don't think Hilary's too happy with Mash right now with that save. Very good save on a good occasion.
I remember talking to Mashmeyer when she was playing in Montreal, and everyone's like, oh, you're playing with Hilary Knight. You know, she's going to know where to shoot it on her. And Mashmeyer's response was, well, I know where she's going to shoot it now. So those two always have battles.
It's a difficult game to play when you practice with players all the time and you get to play against them. It becomes more of a mind game.
Yeah, because you know what they know, but you don't know what they know. And here's Victoria Bach breaks in. What a move there. Getting around the defense, but Nicole Hensley makes the save.
She's a very smooth skater, very good hands, always dangerous. You don't want to give too many of those opportunities to her for sure.
Yeah, Bach's been a part of 2 World Championship teams with Canada on the Olympic proxy squad as well. She played 6 games in the PWHPA last year with 5 goals, 3 assists, when she wasn't centralized with Team Canada. It's Costa over the line to Lunny. Lunny shoots it, gets past Hensley's glove but wide. Keller now, again, behind the opposing net for the defender who scored the first goal of this game. Caitlin Gosling now, another defender behind the net. Over to Keller, to Costa. Costa shoots through traffic. I don't think Hensley saw it, but it hit her in the mask. And back across center, 2:48 to go here in the first period. Sam Cogan is there with, and it's Keller who picks it up. Trying to get a line change, but it's Costa now to Madison Field. Puck sitting at center ice and picked up by Buckles. Brown dumps it in, and it's picked up again by Jamie Bourbonnais. She tries to get through Team Sonnet, and Field gets in. It's Hilary Knight who picks it up and turns back up ice. Powerful skater, Hilary Knight, as she goes around Bourbonnais. And Ella Shelton actually stops her before she can get around her. Brandt over the Knight. Shelton gets it out, and it's Brandt again to Zandy Hart. Gosling picks up 1:41 to go. 1-0 for Team Scotiabank in white against Team Sonnet in green or blue or teal or whatever color you want to choose there. I don't have an official guidebook here.
I would say teal.
Yeah,
Teal's
teal's the Sonnet teal.
Yep. But as you mentioned, you see more and more defense down low. I guess it's a trend in women's hockey, but also hockey in general. More and more defense of some very great skating abilities. So don't be surprised if you see many of the Ds close to their crease this weekend.
Yeah, positional flexibility is key. You know, when you have good skaters out there, you want them to use their skills. You saw Keller score a goal, and look, if there's goals scored, a coach can be perfectly fine with that. The important part is somebody has to cover just in case it doesn't go well.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen,
yeah.
but
Zandy Hart picks it up for Team Sonnet. And it's back to Gosling. Gosling dumps it in. I don't know if Turnbull got a stick on it, but it doesn't matter because Johnston, the first one's to the puck behind the net. She dumps it behind the net to Turnbull. Turnbull looking for some of the pass to centers in front, goes through everybody. Gosling now, back to Johnston. Johnston picks it up, shoots, and Hensley makes the save. Turnbull back to Keller. Back to Johnston. And it's going to be Gosling who picks it up. Back to Keller. And Johnston unable to corral that pass. And it's down low with Tatum Skaggs. Skaggs to Gosling. Still on the ice to Kirion. Over to Victoria Bach. Bach to Kirion. 20 seconds to go. Tipped in front. I think Panic got a stick on that, but Hensley makes the save and keeps it a 1-0 game.
great save by Nicole Hensley at the end of the period to keep a 1-0 game.
Yeah, those are the saves that when you go into the intermission down 1-0 instead of 2-0 can make a big difference. And that's the end of the first period. Anne Renee, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry to interrupt your pregame routine.
Oh, it's a good thing I don't have one. We'll see you soon,
Yeah.
Jared. Thank you so much.
No
Bye.
problem. And that's the end of the first period. We'll be joined by Mélodie Daoust for an interview down at ice level after the players leave the ice. And we'll be back again, 1-0 Scotiabank after the first period of play.
Mélodie Daoust, première partie pour toi depuis les Jeux olympiques. Étais-tu fébrile à l'idée de pouvoir jouer cette première partie ici? How did you feel before stepping on the ice, and now after your first few shifts, how do you feel?
Feels amazing. It's great to be here. It's great to play in front of your own crowd in Montreal. I think the fans are incredible, and for me to have my team here, Collège Bourget, representing their jersey up there and just cheering loud for us, I think it's pretty special, and we think that that's what we need. We need women's hockey on the ice as much as possible. Thank you.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe that the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat, it's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Check out Nylander's new stick. Little something we came up with. Particle accelerator technology.
Wow, that pops.
Amazing, right?
Interesting. But if you want to see a real breakthrough, I just saved even more, bundling Sonnet home and auto insurance. Totally online in only minutes.
Wow. Take a moment, save a bundle. Visit sonnet.ca.
That'll be 93 cents, please.
To create the best, you need to work with the best. Our skates have the best fit ever made.
So good.
Yeah, that's Game Ready Fit. To make sure our skates are crafted for speed, we bring to life the greatest innovations. Combined with the best blades in the industry, it's no surprise the best choose the best.
There's something uniquely homegrown about it. Getting up a little earlier, hearing no and doing it anyway. Sure, we dream our dreams, but work a whole lot harder at making them reality. And that's part of what makes all of us at Canada's Own Fresh Attitude so proud to be homegrown and local. So inspired to bring you our best, too. And so ready to get up and yell and cheer with all our glowing hearts for the melodies. And all of those will take the word can't and turn it into can and bring a whole new meaning to the word Canadian.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Timbits of Wisdom.
The advice show for grown-ups by Timbits.
My son has tons of assists, but he's upset he has no goals.
You can't always be the winner.
How can I relax?
Get more sleep.
What do you think I should do?
Just talk to them. The other team has feelings too.
What's the meaning of life?
Just have fun. Who is asking that question?
These dimensions are way off. Who built this? Show yourselves.
What is this?
He topped his Harvey's burger just the way he wanted. Extra pickles. Now he thinks he's in charge of everything.
These barbecues even work?
He's the intern, right?
He's gone mad with power.
Am I the only one who knows how to architect?
I'm the boss now. Oh, better believe. I'm the boss now. Come on, it's a beautiful thing.
The sun is out. The music is in your control. Your crush is here. The vibe is good. Vizzy Hard Seltzer is a vibe.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat, it's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Hello and welcome back to the 2022-2023 Secret Dream Gap Tour. The first stop here at the Centre 2102 in Montreal. My name is Jared Book for the second period. Team Scotiabank in white leading 1-0 over Team Sonnet in turquoise. The first goal of the game coming from Megan Keller, assisted by Kelly Panic and Victoria Bach at 11:58 of that first period. The goaltenders, Emrys Mashmeyer for Scotiabank and Nicole Hensley for Team Sonnet. I would like to thank Anne-Renée Desbiens, who joined me in the first intermission, as she gets underway in about an hour and a half time with Team Harvey's as they face off against Team Adidas in the second game on the first day. This is obviously just a first stop on the Secret Dream Gap Tour for this season. The other events in Truro, Nova Scotia and in Pittsburgh in November. Alex Carpenter and Hannah Brand on the face-off, and it's brought back to Scotiabank, and Brandt gets it fighting with Alex Carpenter, the Team USA teammates, and it's Gosling now. Back to Daoust. Daoust, our guest in the first intermission, to Keller. Down low to Carpenter, and it's picked up by Daoust, and then left behind, but Thompson picks it up. So Madison Field now battling with it, and it's put back down the ice as Daoust and Thompson fighting for it. And here comes Hilary Knight. Hilary Knight coming in. The right circle. Turns around, puts it back behind the net. Leslie just out of reach. Emma Buckles puts it down low. And it's picked up again by Scotiabank. Back to the point. Buckles dumps it back in, and Ashmeyer had to stop the bouncing puck. Brianne Jenner now down low. Back to Bourbonnais, who dumps it behind the net to Abby Rock. Rock behind the net, coming in front. Backhand centering pass, hits Blair Turnbull on the skates and dumped down the ice by Madison Field, but this one is going to be icing. Field has been on the ice for a minute 33 here as the second period getting underway. PWHPA wishes to express thanks to our premier partners, Secret Deodorant, Canadian Tire, Gatorade, and Adidas Hockey, along with CCM and Bank Scotia, Scotiabank as well. Shelton behind the net, battling with Bunton. Mélodie Daoust said in the first intermission that players from Collège Bourget are here, a program that she runs with Bunton, as the two are facing off today. Zandy Hart behind the net for Sonnet, and it's back to Brown, or Bolkin, sorry. There's Skaggs. Skaggs behind the net for Scotiabank. Battle on the far boards. It's Johnston and Abby Rock. Zandy Hart is there. Kelly Panic as well. Keller again down low. Johnston, sorry. Fires it wide on Hensley. And around down the ice. Picked up by Kirion. And then dumped down the ice. And Victoria Bach trying to beat out the icing. Does not beat it out. And it's back into the Scotiabank end on the right of Emrys Mashmeyer. It's going to be Alexa Vasco against Panic on the draw. Samantha Kogan centers it. Mashmeyer, big save there on Vasco. That was probably the toughest save that Mashmeyer's had to make so far in this game. Team Scotiabank has been pretty tight defensively. Panic now. Over to Megan Keller, the only goal scorer of the game so far. Claire Thompson behind the net now, picks up for Sonnet. That pass is intercepted by Victoria Bach, but she's unable to get a shot on Hensley. And the puck comes back in the neutral zone. Samantha Kogan coming in. Kogan breaks through a couple of Scotiabank defenders, but unable to make a play on the puck. Here's Graham. Over to Nicole Costa. And there's Brown, now picks it up. Emily Brown over to Natasha Tarnowski. Tarnowski battling with Costa, and that's up to Lunny, but unable to get through as it's picked up again by Buckles. Battle on near boards. Tarnowski now, and she gets pushed into the boards by Ella Shelton. No call on the play, as we're still awaiting the first penalty of this game so far. Leah Bolkin with the puck, again intercepted there. That's Shannon Stewart. Lunny is down low. Back to Mel DeRoche on the point. Her shot is blocked. Rebecca Leslie is there, unable to pick it up, trying to find Gavrilova. Here's Alex Carpenter coming along center to Mélodie Daoust. Carpenter gets the puck taken away. Hilary Knight coming the other way, but it's going to be offside before we get anything going there. 15:03 to go. The PWHPA wishes to express thanks to our partners, Harvey's, IGA, Fresh Attitude Salads, Budweiser, Tim Hortons, Vizzy, Blade Master, and Noble Estates. Face off to the right of Nicole Hensley, and it's picked up behind the net by Claire Thompson. She skates all the way to the other end of the ice. Real end-to-end rush. Still trying to find a team to pass to. Brandt trying to send it to Hilary Knight. That's blocked in front by Madison Field. Still a chance for Brandt. Aaron Ambrose picks it up. Ambrose fires it just wide to the left of Mashmeyer. Madison Field coming the other way. Pass too long for Daoust, but she beats out the icing. Back to Keller. Back to Jamie Bourbonnais. Bourbonnais coming in across. And that's picked up by Hensley and stopped for a face-off. Again, the defenders, and Renee Devine said it, the women's game is getting a lot more fluid positionally, and you're seeing a lot of defenders end up behind the opposing net, trying to get possession, trying to get that extra scoring chance, and it's all well and good as long as a forward realizes and backs up the play. Face off to the right of Hensley, and that's picked up by Buckles. She's playing her first PWHPA game, former captain at Harvard. And that's Tatum Skaggs. Skaggs on the left wing, trying to get it down low, picked up by Blair Turnbull. Bourbonnais has a chance in front, fires, not getting through there. There's Jenner among the Team Sonnet players defending well there. And Abby Rock has a breakaway. Jenner found her. Abby Rock comes on Mashmeyer, unable to get the backhand there. Centering pass in front, just a bit too far. And Abby Rock, who really burst on the scene in the PWHPA a couple years ago after a great career at Wisconsin, trying to get Team Sonnet on the board, as there's Samantha Kogan. Shot goes over the net. And that's knocked in and scores! Alexa Vasco The loose puck behind the net came back in front, and it's Vasco who gets the goal to tie this game up at 1-1. Look at the replay here. Kogan brought it in. Puck bouncing around, and then ends up in front of the net, and Vasco just getting a stick on it. Vasco was the captain at Mercyhurst last year. She had 10 goals, 9 assists in 34 games. And she gets her first PWHPA goal in her first PWHPA game. The goal was Vasco from Kogan at 6:46 of the second period. And we are all tied up at 1. Remember, every game goes towards the standings in the Secret Dream Gap Tour. And there's Claire Thompson. And it's picked up by Victoria Bach, who gets across center and dumped in the zone. So each showcase is not necessarily going to be a tournament. The schedule for this one is already made up ahead of time, which we know which teams are going to play each other tomorrow, regardless of who wins and loses this one. More of a regular season feel for the Dream Gap Tour. And it's Buckles now. Buckles over to Brown. She shoots it. That one loose puck in front, but Keller knocks it away. Mashmeyer made the initial save. Gavrilova was among the players there looking for a rebound. And here's Lunny. Lunny with a chance, but can't kick it up to her stick. Hilary Knight across along the boards. Trying to get it to Brandt. Brandt in a foot race with Megan Keller. And it's Keller who comes away with it. Keller who scored the goal for Scotiabank in the first period. There's Zandy Hart stopping the play. Hilary Knight over to Leslie. Leslie just can't get her stick on it. Fans on the shot. Hilary Knight over to Zandy Hart. And Sonnet looks a lot better in the second period. A lot of veterans on this Sonnet team. And an intermission seemed to have done them good. Zandy Hart fires on net, but it's blocked in front and picked up again by Knight. Knight looking for someone to pass to. Tries to find Leslie. Bolkin in there as well. Unable to get a shot on Mashmeyer. Zandy Hart now skating around. Back to Rock. Shot on. Hilary Knight hits the post. Doesn't take Hilary Knight a lot to get a lot on a shot there. Pass just seemingly bouncing off Mashmeyer into the corner. She one-times it, and it hit the post behind Mashmeyer. If you want to stay up to date with the PWHPA action, sign up for the newsletter at pwhpa.com/connect. It's icing now going the other way. And don't forget, you could also check out shoppwhpa.com for player jerseys and apparel, where all profits go directly to the players. And that's what this is all about. This is all about the players this weekend at the Secret Dream Gap Tour and the PWHPA. Ambrose the puck after the face-off win by Abby Rock. Hannah Bunton now down low, and it's intercepted by Bourbonnais. Jenner tries to center it. Madison Field picks it up, and it's cleared out by Shelton. Daou now on the left wing. Dumps it in. Carpenter goes to get it. Tries to center it in front. It's picked up by Thompson, who battles with Carpenter. And back to Jenner. Thompson trying to get out of the zone, over to Bunton. Bunton, nice play there. She gets a roar from, I'm guessing that was some Bourget players in the crowd cheering for Bunton when she touched the puck. That was Emily Brown trying to get it to Malia Schneider, but it is icing, and that puck is going to come back. Trying to figure out which side the faceoff's going to be on. And it's going to be on the left of Nicole Hensley, right of the camera. As Turnbull loses the draw, it's won by Vasco, the goal scorer for Sonnet. Battle behind the net. And it's brought back out by Tatum Skaggs, but it's going to be Sonnet the other way. It's Emily Brown. Brown behind the net, over to Samantha Kogan. Kogan battling with Kirion. There's a chance for Sonnet. Malia Schneider is there. Back to Bolkin. Over to Zandy Hart. Zandy Hart tries to center it, and that's knocked away in front. Hannah Brand picks it up. Schneider fires it on net. Stranville in front, and Samantha Kogan had a chance. The whistle blew. I saw the puck loose from my vantage point here in the booth, but Maschmeyer seemed to have it covered anyway, but that puck wasn't necessarily covered. You see it there on the replay. The whistle had already gone when she got her blocker on it, but referee loses sight of it. That means the whistle could be blown. Panic and Brandt on the face-off. It's won by Panic and picked up by Keller. Graham knocks it across center, and Zandy Hart tries to get it back into the zone. And that icing, yeah, it's going to be icing as Gosling goes back. 7:47 to go here in the second period. Game one of the Vortex Showcase in Montreal. We're at the Verdun Auditorium, the Centre 2102 High Performance Center, where Montreal's PWHPA players train. There's a battle along the boards. And Panic gets it out in front. Gosling was shot. I don't think that got to Hensley and cleared across the blue line. Gosling behind the net. Hannah Brandt forechecking hard. Rebecca Leslie picks up the loose puck, but Panic is able to get it across and out of the zone. Ambrose to Claire Thompson. That pairing, like we mentioned in the first period with Anne-Renée Desbiens, a staple for Team Canada at the 2021 Worlds and the 2022 Olympics. Victoria Bach comes in, gets a soft backhand shot on net, and it's gobbled up by Hensley. A lot more passes connecting here in the second period, and these teams are going to develop more and more chemistry as the season goes on, as this game goes on, as the weekend goes on. I think you're going to see much different play as we get into tomorrow and then November. And that's a big hit by Crossman. That's going to be our first penalty of the game. Crossman hit Shelton. And Team Scotiabank is going to go to the power play. Shelton going for the puck, and Crossman just blocking her path, and you can't do that. The penalty is for a legal check. Keller over to Daoust. Oh, sorry, Gosling. As Daoust battles the puck in behind the net. It's Carpenter. Back to Panic. Over to Keller. Keller to Gosling. Panic fires on shot. Daoust, I think she got a stick on it, but Hensley able to get in front of that one. Hold on for the whistle. As Team Scotiabank having a huddle before going up for their first power play shift. Again, like being said, not much practice here. You're just kind of going to go on instinct and whatever chemistry you can kind of have, as all 5 players on the ice for Scotiabank are Canadian national team members. As Shelton to Bourbonnais. Down low for Victoria Bach. Bach tries to center it, but is blocked by Samantha Cogan and cleared down the ice. Rebecca Johnston across the blue line, over to Bach. And Scotiabank unable to get going as Cogan again gets the clear. They're only able to change 1 penalty killer though on there, as a long change in the second period makes it tough. Battle behind the net. It's Bourbonnais back to Shelton. Over to Bourbonnais. The right circle back to Shelton, and she can't hang on to the pass. And that's going to allow Team Sonnet to get a couple more players changed. Erin Ambrose is still on the ice. She picks up the puck now. She tries to clear it off the boards, and she skates hard for a change as Megan Keller picks it up. Keller now, 6 seconds, 5 seconds to go now on the Demi Crossman penalty, and that one ends just now as Carpenter over to Gosling, trying to get a shot on, scramble in front, picked up by Hilary Knight, and coming the other way. Rebecca Leslie there as well. Knight with the shot, and Mashmeyer able to make the save. The rebound gets cleared away, and Leslie now battling, but it's Keller. Madison Field now unable to get the puck out. Rebecca Leslie fires in front from the slot, blocked by Gosling. Big block there by the veteran defender. And Brianne Jenner now 3-on-0. Hilary Knight sends it to Ravi Rock and scores. Talk about the long change. That was a very bad change for Team Scotiabank. And it wasn't just any 3-on-0. It was a 3-on-0 with Hilary Knight, Abby Rock, and Brianne Jenner. And it doesn't take a genius to figure that would end up a goal. As you see Knight there, lots of time. And it doesn't help that DeRoche battles into Mashmeyer in what was a 3-on-1. And Abby Rock just has to put the puck into the net. And here's another chance. Rock in front to Jenner. Jenner just shoots it fire and high. And Jenner again with a chance behind the net. That goal officially was rocked from Knight and Jenner at 16 minutes of the second period as Sonnet gets their second goal of the period and turn a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead. There's Claire Thompson. She fires it high and wide on Maschmeyer, and Malia Schneider trying to get to the loose puck, but it's covered by Maschmeyer. 2:53 to go here in the second period. And there's Bourbonnais now. Emily Brown over to Buckles, back to Brown. Pair of first-year PWHPA players. And it's going to be Graham. The panic. And then Graham battling with Alexa Vasco, who got the first goal for Sonnet. Graham again. And it's Hannah Brand coming the other way. Over to Kogan, but unable to handle that pass properly. And Victoria Bach coming the other way, and she gets hit by Emma Buckles. No call on the play. And it's going to be back into the Scotiabank end. Keller gets it in front of Maschmeyer and cleared to the line, but not out. Hilary Knight now. She tries to find Zandy Hart, but it gets to Brandt anyway. Leslie behind the net. Back to Bolkin. Bolkin to Brandt. Over to Leslie. Leslie trying to pass it in front, but Gosling gets a skate on it. Hilary Knight battling with Megan Keller behind the net. Pair of Team USA teammates going hard into the boards. It's one of the interesting matchups that we have here this weekend. Brianne Jenner now back to Zandy Hart. Fires on Maschmeyer, who makes the save. Rock tries to send it to Jenner, but just skips over her stick. Here comes Alex Carpenter. She races around Bolkin, looking for a teammate, trying to get the shot on Hensley, unable to get it past Claire Thompson. And it comes back, it's Hannah Bunton. Clears it in, Maschmeyer has it here. Under 30 seconds to go here. Blair Turnbull gets it back to Erin Ambrose. And dumped in by Kogan. Jamie Bourbonnais. Taylor Skaggs. 12 seconds to go here in the second period. And that's Maschmeyer gobbles that puck up. 7.2 seconds remaining. Again, Sonnet taking a 2-1 lead. Sonnet is in turquoise against Team Scotiabank in white. This is the first of 2 games this afternoon. The next one coming up will be Team Harvey's against Team Adidas. And these teams are not region specific, but I think that Harvey's Adidas game is going to be one of the teams that's going to be a little bit more favored by this Montreal crowd because of a certain Marie-Philippe Poulin. And of course, Anne-Renée Desbiens, who joined me in the first intermission as that puck goes into the crowd. Just half a second remaining here. They're going to do the face-off, and they're actually going to pull. They're trying to get Amaris Maschmeyer's attention. The bench trying to get Maschmeyer's attention. They're going to pull her for the extra attacker because you're not going to be able to get the puck out and down the ice with half a second, but you can try and get a shot on. Blair Turnbull tries to get the shot on, but unable to do so. And we go into the second intermission with Team Sonnet leading 2-1. Much more flow to that second period than there was in the first. The scoring summary of that second period, 6:46. Alexa Vasco from Samantha Kogan at 6:46. And About 10 minutes later, at 64 minutes left to go in the period, Abby Rock from Hilary Knight and Brianne Jenner. Not much Emmerich Smashmire could have done on that one. At the best of times, there's a 3-on-1 with Rock, Jenner, and Knight. And then on top of that, Mélodie Daoust ends up on top of her, leaving Rock a pretty open net to, I think that's it.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat, it's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Check out Nylander's new stick. Little something we came up with. Particle accelerator technology.
Wow, that popped.
Amazing, right? Interesting. But if you want to see a real breakthrough, I just saved even more, bundling Sonnet home and auto insurance. Totally online in only minutes.
Wow. Take a moment, save a bundle. Visit sonnet.ca.
That'll be 93 cents, please.
To create the best, you need to work with the best. Our skates have the best fit ever made.
So good.
Yeah, that's Game Ready Fit. To make sure our skates are crafted for speed, we bring to life the greatest innovations. Combined with the best blades in the industry, it's no surprise the best choose the best.
There's something uniquely homegrown about it. Getting up a little earlier, hearing no and doing it anyway. Sure, we dream our dreams, but work a whole lot harder at making them reality. And that's part of what makes all of us at Canada's Own Fresh Attitude so proud to be homegrown and local. So inspired to bring you our best, too. And so ready to get up and yell and cheer with all our glowing hearts for the melodies. And all of those will take the word can't and turn it into can and bring a whole new meaning to the word Canadian.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Timbits of Wisdom.
The advice show for grown-ups by Timbits.
My son has tons of assists, but he's upset he has no goals.
You can't always be the winner.
How can I relax?
Get more sleep.
What do you think I should do?
Just talk to them. The other team has feelings too.
What's the meaning of life?
Just have fun. Who is asking that question?
These dimensions are way off. Who built this? Show yourselves.
What is this?
He topped his Harvey's burger just the way he wanted. Extra pickles. Now he thinks he's in charge of everything.
These barbecues even work?
He's the intern, right?
He's gone mad with power.
Am I the only one who knows how to architect?
I'm the boss now. Oh, better believe. I'm the boss now. Come on, it's a beautiful thing.
The sun is out. The music is in your control. Your crush is here. The vibe is good. Vizzy Hard Seltzer is a vibe.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat. It's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Hello and welcome back for third period action here at the Secret Dream Gap Tour. The Centre 2102 in the Verdun Auditorium in Montreal. My name is Jared Book. We have Team Sonnet in turquoise, Team Scotiabank in white, and it's Team Sonnet with a 2-1 lead. Go through the scoring summary quickly. In the first period at 11:58 for Team Scotiabank, Megan Keller getting the goal. Assists go to Panic and Bach at 11:58. And then with a 1-0 deficit going into the second period, Team Sonnet turned it on, getting 2 goals. The first coming from Alexa Vasco, her first professional goal. The assist going to Samantha Kogan at 6:46. And they took the lead when Abby Rock finished off a 3-on-1 with assists going to Hilary Knight and Brianne Jenner with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Emerald Smashmeyer's job being very difficult because Mélodie Rocher was pretty much on top of her. And Abby Rock just had to find any opening to get the puck in. As we are underway here in the third period. Hannah Brandt behind the net to Erin Ambrose. Rebecca Leslie tries to get it cleared out. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. At least it is here. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're watching from. Is Brandt now. It's Gosling behind the net. And Claire Thompson dumps Kelly Panic as the puck goes the other way, and it's Keller who picks it up. Her side of the blue line. And it's Emma Buckles. Buckles over to Rock, who can't get it in the zone. It's coming the other way. It's Blair Turnbull. She has Victoria Bach with her. Choosing to turn circle around. Gets a shot up, and it is deflected over Nicole Hensley. The kids in the crowd are enjoying this music. The PWHPA wishes to express thanks to our premier partners, Secret Deodorant, Canadian Tire, and Air Canada. Behind the net, it's Buckles. Skating up ice. Cross center and dumps it in. No icing on the play as it's picked up by Hannah Bunton. Jenner with a chance. Abby Rock as well. Puck finds its way back to Bunton. Tries to get it in front to Rock, who was in front of the net all alone, but couldn't find her. Bulk in there. Going in from her D spot. And it's back into the zone. Ella Shelton for Team Scotiabank, over to Vaughn. And it's Turnbull. Back to Jamie Bourbonnais. As the Sonnet forecheck is giving trouble to Scotiabank, and here comes Rebecca Johnston. The puck goes over and scores! Rebecca Johnston picks up the loose puck and got by the Sonnet defender, and we are all tied up once again. A little lob pass gets by Zandy Hart. Johnston picks it up and makes no mistake past Hensley. And just 2:10 into the third period, we are tied up. Great lob pass there. And Zandy Hart wasn't able to pick it up. And Johnston gets the goal. Jamie Bourbonnais getting the assist on the Johnston goal. To tie things up. If we do go into overtime, it will be a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime period. And if necessary, it'll go to a shootout. Here comes Rebecca Leslie. She breaks in on Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer gets the glove on that one. And this one is going to be coming down the wire. A great game here. The first game of our secret Dream Gap Tour, the Cortex Showcase in Montreal. Both teams really getting back into it, and you know it's kind of ironic because Team Sonnet was doing such a good job on the forecheck. One little lob pass from Bourbonnais to get out of the zone, a misplay by Zandy Hart, and Johnston gets a breakaway, and we're all tied up. Panic now, battling. It's Alex Carpenter. Carpenter to Daoust, trying to center it. And they have Panic on this line. It started with Madison Field, but Panic has been moved up to play with Carpenter and Daoust. And here comes Hilary Knight and Rebecca Leslie. Leslie with the shot goes over. She didn't get much stick on that one. And it's picked up by Panic. Here's Bourbonnais. She's being forechecked by Hannah Bunton. Brianne Jenner now behind the net. Tries to get it back up to Leah Bolkin. And it's Bach now for Scotiabank. Trying to get it to Johnston. That puck deflects off of Jenner and goes just wide past Hensley. That was close to Scotiabank taking the lead here in the third period. Leah Bolkin went to Saskatchewan, University of Saskatchewan. Pass up to Hannah Bunton. And it's Mel Desrochers. Desrochers to Victoria Bach, over back to Desrochers as she goes behind the opposing goal. Picked up by Tatum Skaggs. Skaggs at the left circle. Passed it back to Field. Back to Skaggs. She tries to center it. Kat Kirion was there, but unable to get a stick to his. Abby Rocks took it away. And it's Zandy Hart. Over to Gavrilova. She can't get it out. And Madison Field gets the turnover, but Leah Bolkin recovers and starts to puck up ice as Gavrilova. And now it's coming back the other way. Nicole Costa gets it by Claire Thompson. And Erin Ambrose picks it up. And she starts up ice. Tarnowski, the right circle, trying to get to Ambrose. Gosling was there as well. The puck goes over Ashmeyer and into the corner. And here comes Mélodie Daoust now. She has a break. She circles up. Tries to get to Megan Keller, but Samantha Kogan was right there off the bench to make life difficult for the Scotiabank defender. There's another chance. And it's brought to the net. It was Daoust who had a chance. And she's going to draw a penalty here. And it's going to be Emily Brown going to the penalty box. It's going to be another opportunity for Scotiabank on the power play. They're 0 for 1 so far. It's the second power play of the game for either team. Both have gone to Scotiabank. Be a holding penalty for Emily Brown. And it's Panic who wins the face-off, but it's picked up by Kogan. Kogan did a great job on the penalty kill in the first opportunity in the second. There's Alex Carpenter. Carpenter comes in now. She tries to get the power play set up. Bouncing puck, and it's to Rock, and Rock gets it all the way down the ice. 13 minutes to go here in the third period, 1:31 to go in the penalty to Brown. They're all tied up at 2 here. Sonnet doing a good job of killing this penalty there. Puck is behind Maschmeyer, the Scotiabank goaltender. And we're down to 1:10 left in the penalty. Already 50 seconds gone. Not much going for Team Scotiabank. Here comes Ella Shelton. She skates all the way down the ice. Gets around Ambrose. The puck goes to Johnston. And it's going to come to Victoria Bach as they try and set it up here. Jamie Bourbonnais with the puck. Back to Shelton. Shelton tries to fire it in front, trying to get a tip, but it goes just wide. Blair Turnbull was in front along with Bach. Turnbull again, battling with Claire Thompson. Aaron Ambrose is there. Jeremy Bourbonnais is there. It's a Team Canada reunion over in the corner of the far boards. Maybe they're asking how Claire Thompson's medical school is going. Back to Shelton. Shelton with the puck. She fakes a shot, but Hannah Brent recovers to block it. As we're 12 seconds to go here in the power play, the penalty to Emily Brown. 11:38 to go in the third period. And again, if this game does go to overtime, it's going to be 5 minutes of 3-on-3 to try and get a winner. Vasco, who scored the first goal for Scotiabank, loses the draw, and it's Kirion. Kirion fires it just wide past Hensley. Samantha Kogan coming the other way. Kogan battling with DeRoche. She fires it on net. Maschmeyer clears it to the corner. Kirion. Up to Panic. Vasco. Back to Brown. And Brown starts up ice. Hilary Knight trying to battle with the puck, and it's Gosling for Scotiabank. Bouncing puck goes to Leslie, picked up by Leslie. Back to Brown. Brown fires it. That one is blocked, partially blocked by Lunny. Haley Lunny getting her body in front of that one. And it starts back up, and it is Lunny whose pack gets it across the blue line. Brown is there. And Leslie coming the other way. Hilary Knight gets it across into zone, but has to put the puck in the corner for Leslie, and a little too hard on that puck. And Shelton comes the other way. Ella Shelton dumps it behind the goal. Rebecca Johnston gets it. Back to the point of Jamie Bourbonnais. She's looking for a teammate or a shot opportunity, but she has to put it across to Megan Keller. As Shannon Stewart goes for a change. Bourbonnais centers it to Johnston. Johnston got a stick on it, unable to direct it on goal as it goes wide. Johnston with another chance from Turnbull. Can't get good stick on it as it goes to Turnbull. Down to Victoria Bach. Johnston out-muscling Ambrose for the puck there. Rebecca Johnston to Keller. Keller to Bach, but unable to get the shot on Hensley. Here's Hilary Knight. She dumps in, goes for a change. 9:06 to go here. They're still tied up, and that one is just gets over the line. Brianne Jenner trying to keep it in the zone, unable to do so. And we'll have another whistle here. Don't forget, the next stop on the Secret Dream Gap Tour is in Truro, Nova Scotia, starting November 4th. For tickets and broadcast information, visit pwhpa.com. Of course, every game of the Secret Dream Gap Tour will be broadcast worldwide by CBC. And you would know that because you're listening to it right now on YouTube or cbcsports.ca or CBC Gem. It's funny how this game goes from pretty open, a lot of scoring chances, and when you get to 2-2 in the third period, nobody wants to be responsible for that goal against, and things start to tighten up a little bit. All these players have played a long time through youth hockey and college hockey, and in some cases professional, international hockey. Zandy Hart with a shot on Mashmeyer. Kogan was in front, giving Mashmeyer some trouble, but she was able to pick it up with the glove and really had little difficulty making that save. Another save by Mashmeyer, and it's Shelton now who picks up the rebound. And that one is, that was close in front. Malia Schneider, I think, stick checked the puck. And it almost got by Mashmeyer. Zandy Hart fires just wide, more of a dump in than a shot attempt. And that one is cleared down the ice and going to be icing. .10 to go here, third period. Tied at 2 between Sonnet in turquoise, Scotiabank in white. Centering pass for Daoust, just unable to get a shot on Nicole Hensley. Emily Brown now behind the net. Emma Buckles who gets the puck to center. Caitlin Gosling was there for Scotiabank. Buckles behind her own net trying to start the attack. Over to Brown. Brown over to Brianne Jenner. The pass unable to get to her, and it's brought back the other way. Skaggs trying to get it to Graham. Unable to. This is Jenner. Abby Rock, nice stick by Kat Kirion to start it going the other way. Madison Field over to Skaggs. It's going to be picked up by Hilary Knight in the corner. Knight back to Ambrose. The two former Canadian teammates in Montreal. And that one dumped in. And two other former Canadian teammates, Mashmeyer, the goaltender, Desrochers, the defender, who clears it back into the other end. Claire Thompson to Rebecca Leslie. Over to Thompson, who tries to tip it past Shelton, but unable to. And it's picked up by Rebecca Johnston. 6:30 to go. And it's Shelton battling with Zandy Hart. Hannah Brandt in the mix as well, Claire Thompson in the mix, and it's Hilary Knight who gets the puck and goes for a change. Bourbonnais over to Nicole Costa. Victoria Bach comes in. And Hensley again trying to get the puck cleared, and it's Alessa Vasco. Malia Schneider over to Samantha Kogan in front. Big chance in front. Mashmeyer with a huge save on Samantha Kogan. The Ottawa native Kogan, Wisconsin grad, played in Russia. With a great chance in front, and Maschmeyer makes the save. Kogan, in her senior year at Wisconsin, when she got a point, Wisconsin was 19-0. Not a bad senior season. There's Emma Buckles. Down low, and it's Kogan again. Vasco is there. Maschmeyer scramble in front, jumps on top of it, gets the whistle. 5:31 to go here in the third period. Again, thank you for watching, wherever you're watching from on this Saturday afternoon here in Montreal. We have another game coming up after this one. A little bit after 4 o'clock, we have Team Harvey's led by Marie-Philippe Poulin and my first intermission guest, Anne-Renée Desbiens, against Team Adidas, featuring Kendall Coyne-Schofield, Sarah Nurse, among others. And that Team Harvey's is actually going to play against Team Sonnet tomorrow, whereas Team Scotiabank will play Team Adidas. And we're going to get a power play here. Another one for Team Scotiabank with 5:04 to go. It's Ia Gavrilova taking the penalty. And another opportunity for the Scotiabank power play. So far 0 for 2 in this one. The penalty for holding. Megan Keller has the puck. Over to Kelly Panic, over to Caitlin Gosling. Puck jumps over her stick. Back to Keller. Keller had the first goal for Scotiabank. Down low in front, scramble in front. Hensley makes the save, and Kogan, having a really good game so far, clears it the rest of the way. 1:17 to go on this power play. Team Scotiabank, their third opportunity on the power play. So far 0 for 2. Johnston takes it in front. Wasn't able to finish that play off as Bourbonnais and Rock battling. Along with Brown, Johnston there, and it gets back to Shelton. Shelton to Turnbull. Back to Shelton. Ella Shelton fires on wide, tipped wide. Victoria Bach picks it up. And it's going to be Zandy Hart in the corner. Rock in the corner, Bach in the corner. To be cleared to the near side, but it's Johnston keeps it in. Over to Bach. Victoria Bach fires it just wide of Hensley. 20 seconds to go on the power play. 15 seconds to go as it's Jamie Bourbonnais trying to get it to Blair Turnbull, but it's going to be Claire Thompson who goes the other way with the puck. Rebecca Leslie takes the puck at center. Foot race with Keller. Unable to get a shot off. The penalty is now over. 3 minutes to go here. Still tied at 2. Skaggs down low to Keller. Keller centers it. What a pass to Gosling, but she's not able to put it towards goal. That shot by Field doesn't make its way to Hensley either. So we're in the neutral zone. Knight and Leslie battling with it along with Nicole Costa, who gets it back to Ella Shelton. Tatum Skaggs trying to get by, and it's going to be icing. And they got tangled up with Micah Zandy Hart. And it's going to be icing is the call. looking to see if there'll be a penalty call, but I don't believe there will be. Looks like it was a erroneous icing call, and we'll take the face-off at center ice. Claire Thompson. That's Alex Carpenter for Scotiabank in white. Shelton now, lots of room, fires it on wide. Carpenter with the rebound, Hensley, what a save by Nicole Hensley. A couple of chances, first on the initial shot from Shelton, and the rebound, Alex Carpenter, unable to put it past the goaltender. Take a look at the replay here. Shelton gets lots of space. Shot goes, Carpenter gets a screen on Hensley, but Hensley's able to cover up. The goaltending has been very good in this one. Nicole Hensley for Sonnet, Emryn Smashmeyer on the other end for Scotiabank. 1:55 to go in this third period. Still tied at 2. Ella Shelton centers it to Carpenter. That one just missed. Carpenter again. Hensley doesn't have her stick. The stick's actually in the face-off circle right now. And Aaron Ambrose tries to get it to her, but the play is called for a high stick anyway. 1:34 to go. Once again, if we do go to overtime, 5 minutes of 3-on-3 hockey. .130 to go. Here's Emily Brown. Rebecca Leslie intercepts the pass. She fires on Mashmeyer. Big save. Victoria Bach gets the puck out. Hannah Brandt now trying to find Leslie. Cannot do so. Brandt and Gosling battling for it. It's Brown to Zandy Hart. Over to Hilary Knight. We're in the final minute now. Megan Keller starting it up ice, and it's Turnbull. Rebecca Johnston on the left wing. Lots of room, but Ambrose is there now. She tries to center it to Bach, but it goes blocked again. Knight goes hard into the boards. Aaron Ambrose. 30 seconds to go here. Are we going to get a goal before regulation ends? And we do! Aaron Ambrose fires it home with 26.7 seconds left. She had lots of room in there, and she fires it home past Mashmeyer, and Sonnet takes the lead in the final minute. Bourbonnais hit the puck up. Ambrose was the one to pick it up and fire the shot over Mashmeyer's blocker. And we are going to get a timeout here. Not many plays you can draw up with 26.7 seconds left. Wonder if they'll pull Mashmeyer right away or if they'll let them take the face-off first. It looks like Mashmeyer is going to go back to her goal. Want to probably secure possession first. Like I said earlier, every game matters in the standings here. It's going to be a long Dream Gap tour. And now Mashmeyer does go to the bench, actually. So it is going to be 6-on-5 for 26 seconds as Scotiabank looks for the equalizer. Blair Turnbull with the puck. And there, Keller loses the puck. Jenner has a chance, and it's going to be a penalty shot. Keller turned the puck over, went to Jenner, and they're going to allow the goal. It's not going to be a penalty shot because the goalie was pulled. It will be a goal. And it's now 4-2 Sonnet as Brianne Jenner. Scores essentially an empty net goal as we count down the last 10 seconds of this game. And Team Sonnet had a 2-1 lead entering this period. Get 2 goals in the final minute to take this one. And the first game of the Dream Gap Tour Core-Tech Showcase in Montreal goes to Team Sonnet. And again, don't forget, in about 25 minutes or so, we will have Team Harvey's, led by Marie-Philippe Poulain, against Team Adidas, led by Kendall Coyne-Schofield, Sarah Nurse. Should be a very, very good game there. Team Sonnet will face Team Harvey's tomorrow, while Scotiabank will face Team Adidas. And don't forget, we have all the action for you on cbcsports.ca, CBC Gem, CBC Sports YouTube channel. And if you speak French, si vous parlez français, we have a stream for you at Radio-Canada in French as well. And we'll go down to ringside for the 3-star announcements. Ambrose with the goal to win the game in the final minute, 26.7 seconds left. Is the 3rd star. Megan Keller opened the scoring for Team Scotiabank in the first period. Brianne Jenner had the empty net goal. She also had a couple of assists. So puck drop for the next game will be around 4:15. And we will have an interview with Aaron Ambrose after the 2 teams salute the crowd. The 3rd star of the game, but the person who scored the game-winning goal, Aaron Ambrose, will join us in just a few moments. And once again, 4:15 Eastern, about 18 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so from now, we will have Team Harvey's against Team Adidas And you can catch that game cbcsports.ca, CBC Gem, or on YouTube. My name is Jared Book, and I'll see you in about 20 minutes for the next game. But first, we go ringside in Aaron Ambrose.
Aaron Ambrose, you scored the winning goal for your team. It's the first showcase of the year. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. I think we got better every period, which was obviously what we wanted. Not the start quite that we wanted, but Hensley kept us in it, and I think that we really started to move as a team, and collectively, it was an all-around great effort.
Does your coaches made any adjustments between periods, the second and third periods?
I think just minor adjustments. We didn't change any lines or anything because we find it's important to make sure that we're kind of getting chemistry with each other, but just adjustments in the D zone. None of us have really played together, so making sure we're all on the same page.
Thank you.
Thank you.